Welcome to my kitchen. In today's show, I'll be making spinach lentil soup and red pepper spinach stuffed pizza. We'll start off with making the soup. For this recipe, I need 2 cups of dark lentil. This is not split lentil, it's whole lentil. You might be calling it brown or dark or whole lentil, it's all the same. I need to wash the lentil first. Wash the lentil a couple times just to make sure. This looks good. Water is nice and clear. We'll transfer the washed lentil into our pot. I'm using iron cast pot. I like using these when I'm making any kind of soup. They cook everything evenly. To this, I'll add 8 cups of water. The lid back on. We'll have the lentil cook over medium heat for about 30 to 40 minutes until almost soft. Now we prepare the vegetables that goes in the soup. I have 2 bags of 10 ounces each spinach. It's already washed and dried and coarsely chopped. So we'll have this on the side. I also need about 5 to 6 stacks of celery, chop it coarse. Side. Then I need about 4 carrots. I'll peel the carrots and I'll slice them to about 1/2 inch thickness. This is a real nice healthy soup. It's a complete meal in one. It has the protein from the lentil and the fiber and all these vegetables, the spinach. It's very, very healthy for you. Now we'll slice the carrots that we peeled to about 1/2 inch thickness. And they'll go next to the celery. We'll slice the other 2 carrots. 1 bunch of parsley that I will coarsely chop. You don't want to chop it real fine because it's gonna cook and it's gonna be real nice and wilted in the pot. So just coarsely chop. I always like to use the stems because that's where all the nutrients are. They're really packed with nutrients. So this will go here. So our vegetables are ready. Now we are ready to chop the onion. For this recipe we need 1 large onion. We're just using regular onion. You can use red onion if you like. Chop it coarsely. Doesn't have to be real fine. Should be good. We'll go in here. And I need about 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. I'll use 4 of them. Should be good. We'll peel the garlic. It's almost a must using garlic and onion to make any kind of soup. They give you all that nice flavor and they enhance the flavor of the other ingredients too. We want to chop the garlic real fine. Should be good. Now we will saute the onion and the garlic. I'll have about 2 to 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in my saute pan. We'll let it heat. The oil is already heated. We'll saute the onion until brown and the garlic also. For about a couple minutes. In the meantime, we'll check on the lentil. They are almost soft, and this is how we want them to be. While we are waiting for the onion to be sauteed, we'll add all the vegetables that we chopped, the parsley, carrots, celery, and then we'll add the spinach. Mix it a little bit. Spinach will be wilted, so it doesn't matter. You might think it's too much, but it's not. It's gonna reduce in size as soon as it starts cooking. To this, I'll add 4 cups of beef stock or beef broth. You can use chicken if you like. I like using beef for this recipe. And if you want it to be vegetarian, you can also use vegetable stock if you like. This is 4 cups. This will go in the pot. Let it cook. We'll bring it back to boil for a minute or so. Onion is almost soft. This is good enough. And this will go on top of everything else. Give it a quick mix. Make sure everything is incorporated. Also, I'll add 1 tablespoon of dried mint to our mixture. You could use fresh mint if you have any. Just use about 1/4 cup of chopped fresh mint. Okay, you see how the spinach is almost wilted and it's gonna cook down. This is an amazing, amazing soup. Now we're gonna check on our soup. It should be ready by now. It smells amazing. What a great thing to have on cold days. Vegetables are all nice and tender. The lentil is soft and cooked through. Last thing, what I would do is season with some salt and some black pepper, just to season. And give it one more stir. Turn the heat off and let it cool slightly before serving. Smells so good. Now it's time for us to make the pizza dough. For this I need 2 cups of lukewarm water, 2.5 teaspoons dry yeast, equivalent to 1 envelope of dry yeast, 1 tablespoon sugar, and we'll let it sit for about 5 minutes. The yeast is ready. I'll add 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1 and 2, 1 teaspoon of salt, 5.5 cups of bread flour. Need to level the cup. This is a real easy recipe to make for the pizza. 2, 3, 5.5. Now we'll mix all the ingredients together. You can mix the dough by hand if you prefer to. Okay, this looks good. Now, all the ingredients are nicely mixed together. I will change the mixing attachment to the dough hook attachment to finish kneading the dough. Nice and pliable. Look how nice and smooth this dough is. Form it into a soft, smooth ball. And I have brushed this glass bowl with some extra virgin olive oil. Cover it with some saran wrap. Kitchen towel, and we'll let it sit for about 1 to 1.5 hours or until it doubles its size. Now we are ready to make the filling for the stuffed pizza. I have 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. We'll heat up the olive oil. I have chopped, actually I have sliced a large onion lengthwise. We'll saute the onion until almost soft. Onion is turning brown. I'll add 3 garlic cloves chopped, and we'll saute for another minute. To this, I'll add half cup of kalamata olives, pitted kalamata olives, coarsely chopped. Then 4 roasted red peppers, coarsely chopped. About 1 bag of 10 ounces baby spinach. Mix it until spinach is wilted. Look at these colors. How beautiful does this look? It smells so good. All these healthy nutrients, the spinach, the peppers, the onion, smells amazing, and it's very healthy for you. Spinach is almost wilted. We'll season with some salt and some black pepper. Now the spinach is nice and wilted and everything else is cooked through. We'll turn the heat off and we'll let it sit to cool off before we use it for our filling. Looks wonderful. To make the pesto for the pizza, we need about 1 bunch of basil leaves. Put the whole thing in the bowl of food processor. Smells so good. 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. 1/3 pine nuts roasted. And to this I'll add 1/4 cup freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Should be good. We'll pulse everything until finely chopped. Now I'll add 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Some salt to season. We'll pulse again. Looks good. And that's our sauce for the pizza. Scrape everything into this bowl. Smells so good. It's my favorite sauce. I like using it on a piece of bread. I like using it when I'm making a sandwich, or it's great to use on a pizza. Okay, that's it for our sauce. The dough is ready. Look how nice, how it's doubled in size. I will sprinkle my work board with some flour. Turn it out. And I'll divide it into 3 equal portions. Form each one into a smooth ball. Set it on the side. And I will divide this other portion into 4 equal sizes. I'll be making individual pies. So I'll divide this and I'll form it into a smooth ball. Cover it and we'll let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes to rest. Anytime you touch the dough, whether it's dividing it or forming it into any other things, you really let it rest before you do anything else. Now everything is ready for us to make the stuffed pizza. I have the filling ready, the pesto ready, dough is ready. I'll brush the pizza pan with some olive oil. This is about 14 inches. You can use smaller if you like. It's good. I'll take 1 portion of dough, dust the work surface with some flour, and we'll roll it out into about 14 inches. circle. What a beautiful dough. You can make the filling a day before and also the pesto a day before. So all what you have to do the day that you're making the pizza is make the dough and stuff the pizza with it and bake it. Good. Try to roll it out. Use the rolling pin to transfer the dough into the prepared pan, and we'll try to stretch it out of the edges. Don't be afraid to stretch. Good. Now I will go over the dough and make all these holes with this device. If you don't have one of these, you can just use a fork and work all over. This will help the pizza from puff up when it's baking. Now I will spoon some of the pesto that we made. Spread it evenly on the bottom of the pizza. Okay. Now the spinach and red pepper filling will go on top of pesto. Maybe a little bit more. Spread it evenly on top. You will love making this pizza. There's so many nice flavors all together, and it's real easy to make too. Sprinkle 2 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese on top. Looks good. Spread it evenly. And now I'll sprinkle my work surface with more flour, and I'll take the other portion and we'll roll it out into 14-inch circle. Okay, this is nice and thin. We'll transfer it on top of the other part. Looks good. Now we'll seal both pieces together. Just by pressing them together. Then what I would do is I will fold over to create a nice design. Both pieces, fold them together under, inside the pan. Fold them both together. everything is sealed nicely. So we'll just press it against the rim of the pan, making sure everything is sealed together. And now I'll brush the entire surface with some more extra virgin olive oil. Good. Then I'll make about 4 slashes on top, just to help the steam to escape during baking time, also to give it some design. Maybe 5 of them. And now the pizza is ready to go in the oven. I have my oven preheated to 450 degrees. This will bake in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes or until golden brown. Now I'm ready to make the individual pies. Roll out each piece to about 5 to 6 inches in diameter. This looks good. And then I'll put some pesto sauce, leaving about maybe half an inch around the corners without any sauce and without any filling. This will go on top. Spread evenly. Sprinkle some cheese on top. And we'll fold this over to form half moon shape. Press with my fork to seal edges together and to give it a nice design. I'll brush the entire surface with some olive oil and make about maybe 2 slashes on top. And this will go on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Now we'll check on our pizza, make sure it's all done. Oh, looks so good. Look at this. Look how beautiful this looks. Look how brown and golden, and smells amazing. We'll set it on the side to cool for a couple minutes. Now the pizza is cool enough to be sliced. Beautiful, the layers of the cheese and the vegetables. It smells really good. This is how much time we have for today. In today's show, we made this amazing stuffed pizza with spinach and red peppers, and we made this lentil spinach soup. Thank you so much for coming to my kitchen. We hope to see you next time with more exotic dishes.